All right, I want to move on to Italy, to an astonishing story. Parishioners at one church, that's the Church of St. Anthony in Ventimiglia, Italy, they were told to pray in silence so as not to disturb the African migrants being housed there in that church. Catholic League President Bill Donahue is with us. Okay, it's one church, but this tells me a lot about the way Christians back off to accommodate everybody else on every occasion. I don't like it.
Well, they're cowards. Look, there's a profound difference between somebody who's showing respect for somebody else's religion, which we all should do, and basically showing disrespect for your own religion. This is born out of a kind of a self-hatredness. There are Catholics, particularly on the left, who tend to be so embarrassed about being Catholic that I wonder why they're even parking themselves where they're at. If they feel that bad about things, then maybe you ought to make a change. Now, this would never go on in this country. Catholics would practice insubordination. They would just simply go ahead and pray, and they would force a change here. And hopefully that's what will happen over there.
Well, we don't have migrants living in churches at this point in the United States. And we don't know the religion of these migrants.
But we do have some of these self-hating priests. Just about 2 weeks ago in Virginia at a museum, they made fun, an artist made fun, I'm not going to go into all the specifics, about a Catholic girl, the way she was dressed, and the communion and the whole thing. I said, well, you wouldn't do that to a Muslim. And guess what? I was attacked on television by one of my own, an Irish Catholic priest, who was offended by my analogy. He wasn't offended by the Catholic girl being depicted in an obscene way. He was offended by my analogy. See, these people want to show that they're open-minded. I wonder if there's anything left in the mind if the brains have not fallen out altogether. They want to prove themselves to other people that I am sensitive to your issues. I'm sensitive, too, which is why I put out a statement today defending the right of Orthodox Jewish women to have their own pool hours in Brooklyn. It's called religious accommodation. I don't hate my religion because of doing that. I'm simply saying religious accommodation should extend to these women. They've been having their own pool hours at one pool in an acidic neighborhood since the 1990s. One anonymous person complains, and all of a sudden they want to change the rule. I stand with Assemblyman Dov Hikind and the Jews on this issue. It's religious accommodation. That's an incredibly important
I'm almost
principle.
out of time, but I think you will join me in saying I want a more muscular defense of Christianity.
Absolutely.
That's what I want.
And it was Pope Benedict the 16th who called attention to that, the deracination, the rootlessness of the people in the West, particularly in Europe, but also in North America. Let's face it.
Bill Donahue, I'm sorry it was so short, but the subject was very interesting, and I like your point of view. Bill Donahue.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.